Alright, so we're checking out the only game where your parents can be such dicks that you eventually have a mental breakdown, snap, and then beat them to death with their own disappointment. It's Chinese Parents. More mental instability, damn it. Chinese Parents is a game where you play a young, unhappy lima bean with what looks like 4 cow teats on him. Now, normally, what you're supposed to do is grow up as a productive member of society. However, when I hovered over this, which is called the Mind Shadow, it says once your Mind Shadow exceeds 100 square meters, your character's mind snaps. And thus, I immediately knew what our goal was for this game. Our poor tumor with eyeballs is going to have such a difficult life that he will inevitably go completely insane and kill his family. Can I name myself? Am I nameless? There was probably an area where I was supposed to put the child's name in. But honestly, this is better. A life of unending stress and regret begins with learning how to turn over. The pictures in this game are gold. I love how my dad is like, don't come too close to me, son. It's also possible that he's forcefully pushing me away. You start to make gurgle sounds and your parents both assume you're on the verge of talking. What they don't know is that my intelligence is slowly going down. Mom seems to be suffering from postnatal depression and constantly complains about your dad. Oh great, so there's a history of being jackasses in my family. I learned new skills. One of them is be patient. Is this like learning patience because you have to understand that your parents are going to neglect you for most of your life? Oh, I can get a name. Screw this though, I'm sticking with nameless. I can't even put the last S in. See, this is an exotic name. It's Nameles. The fight for intelligence starts when you are born. Don't lose at the starting line. I'm not even going to make it to the race. I'm kind of curious what this key is here for as well. Is this my parents saying when you understand how to use it, feel free to just leave? I'm learning how to walk and the very first thing that caught my interest was a lump of animal shit. I love how the 2 pets are over here and they're like, got him. Mom bathes you but uses too much force and you get hurt in the process. What is this, like my grandmother in the background? She's like, good job. You'll do splendid at breaking your son's mind. I'm 2 years old. I've already learned how to run. I did it so that I could run away from my parents and my dad is like, it's okay to let him fall. He won't learn otherwise. Falling down will make him grow up. It's just like when I was younger. Will falling down also give me fabulous hair? That's you. This is our baby boy. You can't even compare. My parents' relationship is truly magical. You try to destroy everything in sight, which drives your dad crazy, but you don't care at all. This child is truly on the path to greatness. Have you had a similar experience? Yes. See everyone, I'm not that sick. 27,000 other people had the same experience. Mom puts you in front of the mirror. This is the first time you see yourself, and that's when you decide to scream loudly, wave to the mirror, ask in a suspicious voice, who are you? I haven't even learned to speak yet. I'm gonna teach my parents that I'm pessimistic and I don't trust anyone. Your mirror image doesn't respond and you feel helpless. Daily, they place a dictionary, an abacus, and a toy on a bed, and mom tells you to pick the dictionary. God, the lack of free will here is so relevant. Daily, joy to sadness. Dad can't help but laugh when you fall down, which makes you cry even harder. Dad, I'm not gonna feel bad when I boil you and turn you into a bisque. A relative is coming to visit soon. Behave yourself and don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass you, I'm 3 years old. I'm over here wondering which of these crayons taste the best. Holy crap, I'm a fantastic artist. My mom was like, don't make me lose face. And I'm like, what's face? And my dad's like, when you outperform others and show off your superiority. I'm specifically being bred to be as unrelatable as possible. Your opponent is a distant cousin who married into a good family due to her good looks. Your luck hasn't changed for the better. My entire family is filled with nothing but terrible people. If I flee, do I automatically lose and like embarrass my family? Being mocked. You like playing with children of the other gender, but your other friends think you're a weirdo. I would say just wait until I'm older and I'm a baller, but honestly, I'm going to be spending most of my life in a mental institution. Dad tells you to use this brick to steal candy from the little shop, but mom stops you in time. My dad was gonna turn me to a life of crime while I'm in kindergarten. Finally. Stress. Say goodbye to fun, kid. It's sadness all day. Dad's colleagues come to visit with his children who are much older than you. Dad complains you are too short because you don't eat properly. The answer, I inherit it from you. You're not making me any food. Dad's colleagues, freaking help me. You are feeling stressed out, and there's a chance that your mind will suffer for it. Good. Oh man, being patient is even better on the stress. Practicing patience. All I'm doing is sitting in the corner, alone. I love where my character's priorities are slowly going. We're now on delayed gratification. You have power over other children and they all follow your lead. What the hell? I'm like the Joker. My parents are awful and I'm a terrible person. Why is everyone following me? There we go. New mental status acquired, skeptical. I'm so tired I can barely move. Why? All you do is sit in a corner all day. Overstressed. Skill available, be quiet. Great, I'm on China's Got Trait, hosted by the Craigslist version of Justin Bieber. This talent show is aimed at choosing a compassionate. I don't have any compassion. My parents never taught me that. My dad was too busy beating me and my mom was too busy telling me not to break into candy stores. I'm gonna go with abstinence. Next up, cigarettes and short hair make a guy cooler than cool. Wait, what age are the people on the show? I'm like 5. If I'm up against other 5-year-olds, they're already smoking cigarettes? My dad is like way behind the 8 ball here. Finally, Nomalist will show abstinence ahoy. What do you know? I didn't win. Okay, being quiet's pretty good. It increases my stress by a lot and doesn't give me a lot of traits. I want to be as awful as possible. What do you know? It's time for my daily lessons with mom again. Today's lesson is learning to lie. Sick and gets the blame. I'm in bed with a cold and my dad's sitting here like, you're a terrible child. New mental status, willful. New trait acquired, leave me be. All right, we're up to 25 meters of mind shadow so far and our kid is 6. Oh, hey, one of my closest friends is Harris Pilton. Is my dad's name Neighbor Wang? So my name is Nameless Wang? Ah, we have another new wonderful study technique called Be Alone. You feel the oppressive loneliness creeping in. Absolutely. All right, kid, congratulations. You're now gonna learn how to never have any friends. Practicing how to be alone. I lay in my bed alone at night while my parents forget that I exist. All right, it's time for my school score here. We've got a 0 in Chinese, a 0 in mathematics, a 0 in English, a 2 in natural science, and a 0 in art. Oh my God, my mom hates my guts. All right. We've got a new mental trait, irritable. I love this image because my character is like, give me a break, mom. And mom's like, when you're older. Ah, peeing in my pants. The one thing I'm very good at. You see a kid buying a new pencil sharpener and it glows as it turns. You want one. So you decide to tell your parents, ask your classmates, just use it in secret. Listen, I was boosting candy stores at like 2 years old. You get found out by the teacher and have to apologize. Minus 150 charm. We got pessimistic now. Okay, our mind shadow size is already at 40 meters. Self-abased. Mom says to care for your scarf. It's colored red by the fresh blood of revolutionary martyrs. My parents are psychopaths. I have to kill them. I wonder if my scorecard went up any. What the hell? Oh good, math is still a 0. Am I supposed to congratulate you from going from second to last to third to last? Can you at least try not to embarrass me at the next parent-teacher conference? Don't worry, Mom, you won't be embarrassed long. Cause you'll be dead. I'm glad that learning English vocabulary gets my stress and my memory up because I want to remember all of the bad stuff my parents did to me. New mental status acquired, indifferent. The school requires 50 to buy new teaching materials. You decide to tell your father. I like how it goes from like the proper cost to lying a little bit to lying a lot. If there's one thing my parents taught me how to do, well, it's lie. Never mind, they didn't teach me good enough. She criticizes you heavily. This is a normal thing. Cowardly gained. You know what I notice about our protagonist here in every single scene that he's in? He's always alone, which is good. Because he's a willful, irritable, pessimistic. Look at the face. Ah, over here at the shop, there's all kinds of items that can decrease your stress. Is there anything here that can increase my stress? Oh, hey, it's my old bestie. She's level 69. Yeah, we don't try and defend our child in this family. Oh, hey, we're on China's Got Trade again. Another chance to be disappointed. I don't know how I'm gonna win against Po Kung Fu with a sandbag-sized fist. Keaton joined us with his famous lyrics, "You didn't hurt me and all that, but I hurt you." It's a very violent environment that we live in here. What do you know? Sensitive? We're getting pretty close to finally snapping. I'm not even like a teenager yet. I'm just practicing my English grammar over here with sentences such as, give you some color to CC. My report card is getting way too high. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, wait, my mom is still horribly disappointed in me. Very good. Okay, I've got to do a writing competition thing here. Click on the flashing inspiration. How dark do the inspirations get? There's both good and bad imaginations. Choose them carefully. These are the top comics I've chosen. Disease, independence, and moral lesson. Disease it is. The beauty of love. Time is like a sponge now. The tide of blood. Alcohol trumps water. Finding talents now. Before dawn. Ambition is life. These are terrible. Slave to memory. Long lost sadness. I didn't win any awards. Shocking. We're at 80 meters. There's only a 20% chance now that this child will live to be a teenager. Great. I can be the class president. I like how this teacher is like, for class president, make your own judgments, don't be swayed. I believe in grandma, but just do as you wish. That's one more for the list. Nameless and I are connected by destiny. Oh, really? Has a chance of making you appear dishonorable. Absolutely. James tells the teacher about Nameless's issues in secret. This list is getting pretty long. I need like a second notepad. All right, now we're weak. I think we've got like 10 meters left to go. There's a voice in your mind asking you what type of person you want to become. Where's a bad person? I guess I'll be a literary giant because I'll go into great detail about all my crimes. I'm slowly getting stress in every way possible. When your relative pushes the red envelope toward you, click to control the marker. Oh, I'm supposed to like accept or deny this? I don't want your goddamn money. This child, really, just accept it. It's a gift from an adult. I'll accept it for you. Great, so you can buy alcohol, get drunk, and tell me more about how much you hate my father. Oh, moral education makes me dumber. Sign me up. Ah, the child finally made it into high school. Look at all the smiling faces he's surrounded by. Oh, wait. Okay, we're at 95 meters. We're sub-based, indifferent, cowardly, sensitive, and weak. Product positioning? I suck at product positioning. I don't even have any merch. I guess I'll just go ahead and learn it for the stress. Ah, selfish. Why has it been so long since I've acquired this particular negative trait? Looks like one more screw up. All right, China's got trait. You can only disappoint me one last time before I finally snap. Again, compassionate. I don't have it. We're going with spank poetry. Had to get that one last kick in the balls in. Look, child, I could allow you to have some fun by learning to ride the bicycle, but instead you're gonna learn history knowledge because it'll drive you insane. All right, history knowledge. Time to be the nail in the coffin. Due to the stress put upon you by your parents and yourself, you are both mentally and physically exhausted. Your mind shadow expands and expands until you can't take it anymore and your mind snaps. People see you as a weirdo, a loner without any friends or human understanding. You had many dreams, none of which you could fulfill. Oh well. This is amazing. I managed to become a homeless psycho at age 13. Since I don't have a family anymore, I guess I won't feel bad when they're gone. This game is awful. Well, everyone, hope you enjoyed this episode of Chinese Parents. Until the next time, stay foxy, much love.